Just a set of medium and heavy weights. I've got a set of 8s, 12s, and 20s just in case. Let's go ahead and start with a nice leg jog. So I've got something fun and different today. I've never done it before. I recently saw it on, I think it was maybe Instagram. It's called a Norwegian workout. So you do 4 minutes of a high intensity exercise. We're going to break into 4 different moves, so we're not doing the same thing for 4 minutes. And then when you do 4 minutes of recovery, you repeat 4 times. So we're going to do that 3.5 times. The last recovery, or rather each recovery, we're going to incorporate weights. So we're going to do some static movements, some bicep curls, some lateral lunges, some core work, some squats. That's going to be our recovery. And then we're going to come right back into that HIIT move. Now that 4th round, we're going to take it down to the floor. And we have 3 moves for our core focus. And we're going to do it 1 time through. Take the same arm, same leg, reach it long in opposite directions. So again, 4 seconds of high intensity. You do have a 30-second breather in between. And then you have 4 minutes of recovery, which we're going to incorporate those weights. Give me 1 more set on each side. Come back to center, drive that knee up and over to a side lunge. Switching sides. 1 more time on each side. Gently come back to center. If you widen your hips, heels and toes out, arms out to a T. Deep bend both knees for 3. And 2. Hold the hips low. Little circles with your arms for 3. 2. And 1. Reach the right hand towards the left toes. Come back to center, left hand towards the right toes. 1 more time in each direction. Come back to center, deep bend in both of your knees. Hinge forward at your waist. Give yourself a nice big hug. Squeeze your shoulder blades as you open the arms for 3. That's 2. Last one, shoulders up and back. All right, our first move, 60 seconds on the clock. Each move, I'll run through, I'll tell you what's going to come up next. We've got jumping jacks. We're going in 3, 2, here we go. Jumping jacks, landing soft in the balls of your feet. So remember, we are going to do this in a total of 4 times. So 4 minutes for each move. But of course, we're going to break it up. You can add that hop, or you can take out that hop. Gentle side step. And you can have fun with it. You can do traditional jumping jacks. You can do pencil jacks with your arms straight overhead. You can do seal jacks. You can do a low squat jack. Do what you can. You're more than halfway. Your second move for 60 seconds is going to be burpees, top of the mat, or inchworms, back of the mat. You've got 10 more seconds here. Remember, there's no breather in between these cardio moves. Burpees or inchworms in 3, 2, last one. If you're doing burpees, you can step or hop your feet out, coming to that high plank, that tabletop, or that bear. If you're doing inchworms, keep a deep bend in both of your knees. Walking your hands out, maybe pausing at your bear. Maybe continuing out, bringing your wrists directly under your shoulders, flat back. Hips in line with your shoulders for an inchworm. All right, we're halfway there. Keep it going. I'm going to explain the next move. We have 3 reverse lunge hops or steps. After that 3rd move, that back leg, we're going to drive that knee up, and we're going to crunch the opposite elbow to the opposite knee, and then we're going to switch sides. 3 reverse lunge hops or steps, opposite elbow, opposite knee. So elbow to right, here we go. 3, 2, hold it back, crunch, step it back, 3, 2, left leg back, crunch it up, step it back, 3, 2. Now you can slow this down, adding step backs. Knee drive, step it back, 3, 2, last one, crunch twist, reverse lunge, stepping or hopping. Stay with it. We're going to come back to that jack stance for your 4th and final move. We have in, out, low squat jacks, stepping or hopping. And we're gonna pump those arms. In 5. Last 3, 2. All right, bring it in. We're just hopping, keeping those hips down low. Make sure you're pumping those arms, getting more blood flow to your heart. This is your 4th move. So after this, you just completed 4 full minutes of cardio with no rest. We got a 60-second breather. We're gonna start with our medium to heavy weights. We have curls, alternating bicep to a hammer curl. Keep it going, you got 25 more seconds. In and out, squat hops or steps. Stay with it. Almost there, pump those arms. Last 10. Keep it going for 5. That's 3, 2, last one. 30-second breather. Catch your breath. Grab water anytime. See, 4 minutes isn't too bad after all, right? So we're switching up the moves. We're not doing the same thing for 4 minutes. Could you imagine 4 minutes of burpees? Much as I love them, I could not. All right. Grab those weights you want to do curls with. We're going to start with those bicep curls. Standing or kneeling. Here we go. Curl it up. Full extend, full bend. Flip it in. Curl. Extend. Now your feet can be directly under your hips. Shoulders stacked directly over your hips. You can also stagger your stance. Still with your chest lifted. Does not matter which foot is forward. Alternating hammer curl to a bicep curl. Keep it going. Now these moves are only 50 seconds. We're trying to get our heart rate down, but we're using that strength as our recovery. Keep it going. We're down to 1 heavy weight next. In 5. That's 3, 2. All right, 10-second breather. We're gonna grab that with heavy weight. And this can be standing or this can be kneeling. Start with feet directly on your hips, alternating wood chop to a halo wrap. Now, whether your thighs or your knees are touching, I want you to squeeze your thighs towards one another, engaging your entire core. Think about drawing your navel into your spine up to the crown of your head, keeping your body completely still. Only your upper limbs are moving. Gentle wrap like a halo from one side behind the back to the other, crossing in front of your body just like a seat belt, and a wood chop to end, and then coming back the same way you came. All right, option to stay with that 1 heavy weight, or you can go down to 2 and 3. Last 2. All right, feet under your hips. We have a squat to an overhead press. We're gonna add an alternating knee drive, adding some of that core as well. So 1 or 2 weights. Here we go. Deep end squat. Press it up. Knee drive. Flex the toes. Slow and steady. So these 4 moves, we're gonna do 3 times. The cardio, we're doing 4 times. Deep bend the knees. Press it up. Keep a micro bend in that standing knee. We're not rushing through these. We're moving with control. 1 weight between your palms or 1 weight in each hand. Deep squat, elbows towards your knees. Overhead press, palms facing in. Keep it going. We're gonna grab 2 weights next. And 3, that's 2. All right, finish up where you're at. Grab that second heavy weight, something you want to row with. So we're gonna do a narrow row. Walk your feet wide in your hips, heels and toes out. Lateral lunge, hold that lunge, give me a row into your back pocket, release, back to center, switching sides. Remember, slow and steady. We brought that heart rate down. We want to keep it lower than if we were doing the high intense cardio, but it's still up there because we got that strength going for us. We're recovering from that cardio and we're incorporating the strength. Nice work. 15 seconds to go. 30-second breather after this. Then we're right back into our cardio for 4 minutes. Last 7. You got it for 3, 2, last 1. All right. Setting those weights down. Catch your breath. You still got 20 seconds, don't worry. We're starting with those jumping jacks. Again, any variation, pencil jacks, regular jumping jacks, steel jacks, have fun with it. This is round 2 of 4 for our cardio. Try to keep those feet moving. Grab water anytime. We're going in 3, 2, here we go, jumping jacks. Landing soft from the balls of your feet. Stepping, if you're stepping, make sure you're alternating sides. You can add that hop or take it out at any time. Listen to your body, do what you can today. Thanking yourself for showing up and giving it your all. Keeping the shoulders relaxed down away from your ears, no matter what type of jumping jack you are doing. All right, we're more than halfway. Remember, this HIIT round, we have no breathers. So we're rolling right through these moves, 60 seconds each. This is your second time through, there's no surprises. We've got burpees in 10 or inchworms. Keep it going. For 5, 3, 2, last 1, here we go. If you're doing burpees, see how you can make it harder. Maybe it's chest to deck. Maybe it's adding a push-up. Maybe it's adding a hop at the top. Keep it going. You can do any push-up, tricep push-up, wide arm push-up, stepping, or hopping. You're halfway. Remember, if you're doing inchworms, keeping a deep bend those knees, maybe pausing your bear, walking your hands back towards your toes. Rise up, reach up, deep bend the knees, walk it out. Bear or continue into a high plank. First lunge hops or steps to a back knee drive, opposite elbow, opposite knee into. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Drive it up. Remember, you can step or you can hop. By doing 3 reverse lunges, you should be alternating which leg is back and which knee is driving up towards the opposite elbow. Keep it going. The fatigue is starting to set in. Push through. That's when you dig deeper. All right, 20 seconds to go. Stay with it, elbows wide. 3 reverse lunge steps or hops. Hold that reverse lunge, give me a knee drive, opposite elbow. Step it back. Come right back into those reverse lunge. All right, low squat. Hold it here. Hop it out, hop it in. Or you can step. You're still alternating. This time our arms are staying down low. You're swinging them side to side. Keep a soft bend in those elbows. Keep it going. You're 20 seconds down, less than 40 remaining. Nice work, Amy. Keep it going. Looking good, Terry. Way to keep the hips nice and low, ladies. 20 seconds to go. You've got a breather after this. We're coming right back into our recovery, aka strength. 10 more seconds. Keep moving. For 5, 3, 2, last one. All right, we shake it out, grab water if you need to. Try to keep those feet going. Step it side to side, low intensity, big breath in, big breath out. Pull your heart down just a little bit. Grab those weights when you're ready. We've got those curls. A little bit heavier. I wish I had 10s. We'll do what we can, right? All right, set it up. Here we go. Bicep curl. Extend. Flip it in, hammer curl. Extend. Full bend. Full extend. Palm up towards the sky. Palm in towards your shoulder. Elbows. Flip your palms in towards your midline. Full bend. Drawing the thumb towards the shoulder. 20 seconds to go. You got a breather after this for 10 seconds. And then we're moving on for one heavy weight. Last 10. Keep those elbows close in towards your body. You got it. That's 3, 2, last one. All right, grab water at any time. We've got that halo wrap to a wood chop. Alternating sides. One weight, grab through your feet. Here we go. Wood chop to a halo wrap. This is round 2 of 3 for your recovery strength portion. Remember, we're only doing these moves 3 times to make room for our 3-move core at the end. We will be on the floor. We will use those weights. Keep it going. You're more than halfway. I got fuzzies all over. Keep it going. These particular yoga mat towels, I feel like when you put them in the dryer, everything clings to them. Don't recommend. Keep it going. All right, finish up where you're at. Using one weight between your palms, palms facing in, or 2 weights. Whew. All right, here we go. Bend your hips, deep squat, elbows towards your knees, rise up, knee drive, flex the toe, deep squat, press it overhead. Now you can use that weight between your palms, palms in, or one weight in each hand, still palms in, elbows close in towards your midline. Keep it going. A little bit of shoulder work, some glutes, some quads, but of course, the target here is your core by driving that knee up and balancing on one foot. Soft bend that knee. 10 seconds to go. We're gonna grab that second weight if you're using one right now. In 5. That's 3, 2. All right, grab that second weight if you're only using one previously. Find that wide stance. Heels in, toes slightly out. We're gonna start to the left side. Lateral lunge, row it up, back pocket. Release. Back to center, over to the right side. Row it up. Elbows to the sky. Keep your elbows close in towards your body. So as you rise up and you bring those weights over to the opposite thigh, hint, hint, you're also doing some core work there. Keep it going. Focusing on your breath, slow it down. Deep lateral lunge, hold that lunge. Give me a row and switch sides. Last 5, 3, 2, last one. All right, set those weights down. We're halfway through. We got another round of our cardio. Almost hit core. You still got 20 seconds, don't worry. We're going back to those jumping jacks. Now if you want, we often incorporate a weight for jumping jacks. If you want to grab a weight between your palms, maybe even one on each shoulder, a little bit lighter, you can add that. Totally an option. I don't recommend a weight the other moves. All right, we're going in 3, 2, jumping jacks, here we go. Soften those knees, any variation of jumping jacks. Big breath in, big breath out. So this is the start of your 4 minutes, no breather. Take a breather as you need it. You're more than 20 seconds down. We're getting that heart rate back up with one of the most valuable moves you can do anywhere, anytime. You can also do seal jacks. Of course, your feet and your hands don't have to be in sync, but they can. All right, we got 10 more seconds. Inchworm, back of the mat, or burpees, top of the mat, your choice. We're going in 3. That's 2. Last one, here we go, burpees. Keeping that intensity up, the same intensity that you started with in your second round. That's how we're starting in our third round. Keep it going. Burpee or inchworm. You're halfway. Stay with it. You can step your feet out. You're stepping in that burpee. Make sure you're alternating. Which foot steps out? Which foot steps in? 10 more seconds. We're going into the 3 reverse lunges. Opposite knee, opposite elbow in 3. That's 2. Here we go. 3, 2. Hold that reverse lunge. Third time. Knee to elbow. And switch. Going. Elbows are wide. Keeping your airways open. Chest is lifted. 3 reverse lunges, alternating directions, opposite elbow, opposite knee. All right, you got 20 seconds to go. Low squat jacks, hopping or stepping with those arm pumps. We're going in 10. Keep moving. Last 3, 2, bring it together. Hop in, hop out. Remember, you got a breather after this. Power through all the way till the end. And you can keep your arms at 90, swinging them forward. Or, if you want, you can bring them out wide. Your choice. Keeping the hips down low. Soften your knees, stepping or hopping. We're more than halfway. 30-second breather after this. We're picking up those weights for our final strength move, standing. Remember, it's our recovery. 15 seconds. Nice work, ladies. Way to keep moving. Keeping that intensity up. For 5. Last 3, 2, last 1. All right. Grab water anytime. We are grabbing those weights. Medium or heavy. We've got those curls. We started with bicep curls the last 2 times. Let's start with a hammer curl this time. We're still alternating. If you prefer one or the other, stick with one. No harm feelings. All right, here we go. Palms in. Curl. Extend. Either stick with that hammer curl or transition to a bicep curl. Maybe you prefer a bicep curl. Just keep moving. Curl and extend. Keep those elbows close in towards your body. This is our third round, so that fatigue is starting to set in for those muscles. Keep it going. So much that you almost lose your balance. All right, we got less than 15 seconds to go. Curl, extend, 10-second breather. In 5. That's 3, 2, last one. All right, grab that one heavy weight. Maybe zip your legs together for more of a core challenge. We're gonna start to the left. Wood chop, halo wrap, right shoulder behind the ear, over to the left, across the body. Now remember, as beautiful as it is to be genies in a bottle and allow your hips to sway side to side, keep everything completely still. To increase stability, you can widen the distance between your feet. To increase the intensity, you can bring your feet closer together. Slow and steady. 15 more seconds. Navel draw in towards your spine, up to the crown of your head, but do not forget to breathe. Keep breathing. All right, finish up where you're at. Bring those feet to hip width apart if they were anywhere else. Feet are parallel. Weight between your palms or 2 weights, elbows towards your knees, deep squat. Here we go. Press it up, knee drive, flex the toes for that standing knee. Squat, press knee drive, squat, press it up. Last time here, give it your all. Now if you want to do more quad focus, keep your chest upright in your squat. You want to do more glutes, hinge forward, bring those elbows closer in towards your knees. Your choice. Sink those hips down low as if you're trying to sit into a chair, whether your focus is glutes or quads. Last 10. You got it for 3, 2, last one. I'm going to use one weight this time. You can grab 2 if you like. You still have the wide stance, lateral lunge to a row. We're going to row that inside arm. Here we go. Row inside arm if you're using 1 weight. If you're using 2 weights, you're just doing both arms, just like we did in the last 2 rounds. Rolling it up into that back pocket. Keep it going. All right, you're halfway. Keep that elbow close into your body. Hold it deep in your knee. Hold that lateral lunge. Come back to standing. 15 more seconds here. You got a 30-second breather before your last round of cardio. Last 5, 3, 2, last one. All right, finish up where you're at. Set the weights down, or you're welcome to always keep a weight for jacks, your choice. Your choice on jacks, you still got 20 seconds. Big breath in, big breath out. Keep those feet moving. Last time doing this cardio. No breathers, we're doing jumping jacks in 5. That's 3, 2, here we go. Jack it out. Slow it down. Speed it up, your choice. Shoulders relax down away from your ears. Soft bend in your knees. Jumping jacks, pencil jacks, seal jacks. You take your pick. Have fun with it. Make it your own. The last time here. We're halfway. Stay with it. Maybe smile through the pain. Probably already anticipating the burpees or the inchworms coming up next. All right, keep it going. Last 10. Burpees or inchworms. You take your pick. Give it your all for 60 seconds. We're going in 3, 2, last one. Here we go. Burpee, top of the mat. Inchworm, back of the mat. For burpees, you can hop to the top. You can step or hop your feet out. chest to deck. Maybe add in a push-up. If you're doing inchworms, staying at the back of the mat. Keep a deep bend in your knees. Walk your hands down to your feet. Walk your hands out, maybe pausing it there. Maybe continuing out to a high plank. Lengthening your spine. All right, 25 seconds to go. Stay with it. Burpee, inchworm, your pick. Adding a hop, taking out a hop. In 10, we're taking to our 3 reverse lunges. Holding that third lunge. Drive that back knee up, opposite elbow, opposite knee. Here we go, elbows wide. 3, 2, hold it back, knee drive. Send it back, 3, 2. Last one, hold it back, knee drive. Keep it going. Chest is lifted. You've got it. Power through. I know it burns. That's when you push yourself even more. Halfway. You're more than halfway through this cardio. Remember, this is your 4th and final round of cardio. We won't be doing these again. Keep it going. That's it. Stay with it. 3 reverse lunge. Hold that back knee, drive it up. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. All right, last 2. Bring it in. Hop the feet in. Hop the feet out. Pump those arms. Last 60 seconds of cardio right here. You can step. You can hop. Just keep moving. Nice. Keep it going. We're so close. You got a 30-second breather. Bring that heart rate down. We're going to come onto the floor. We're going to grab our 2 heavy weights. We're going to find our way to a reverse tabletop. Keep it going. That's it. 20 seconds to go. 2/3 of the way through with these jump squats. Last 10. Hips stay low, deep bend the knees. For 5, 3, last 2. All right, bring it on down. Catch your breath. Grab water if you need it. So the next moves that we've got, they're 1 minute each. No breather. We don't need a breather, right? You all are so badass. You just did 4 minutes of cardio with no rest. 4 times. All right. Enough of me jibber jabbering. Grab your set of heavy weights. 1 weight between your palms or 2 weights. You can start in a bridge stance or you can start in a reverse tabletop. We're going to reach our knuckles towards the ceiling. We're going in 3, 2. Here we go. Reach it up and lower. Reach and lower. So you can start with your knees to the sky, feet on the floor. You can also drive those knees directly over your hips, shins parallel to the floor. No matter where the placement of your knees or your feet are, your lower back is glued to the floor. We're firing up our upper abs, lifting and lowering. Arms are straight. Please don't drop those weights. Keep it going. Reach and lower. You're more than halfway. Next move. Stay with it. Upper ceiling reaches. I'm going to explain the next move for you. We're going to keep those weights in the hands. We're going to come into a wide chest press. We're going to reach the legs out long. We have a leg lift, leg lower with that wide arm chest press in 2. Here we go. Legs extend out long. Press those weights overhead. Now, you can do the chest press with the leg raise and lower. You can alternate. You can go faster with the chest press. The leg raises should be slow. Your lower back is glued to the floor. If your lower back is lifting up, don't lower your feet so far. You can also take out the chest press and release your palms to the low of your back. Palms facing down. If your hip flexors bother you, add a soft bend in the knees. Keep it going. We're going to set one weight down and we're going to sit up. For our last move, we have twist side to side in 5. That's 3. Last 2. All right, set that weight down. Rise up. So you got one weight between your palms. Of course, you can always use 2 weights. 1 weight in each hand. Your choice. Side to side. This is it. Final move. Stay with it. Option to hover your legs. So we started with upper abs with those ceiling reaches. Then we went into lower abs with our leg raises, little bonus chest press. Now we're targeting our obliques with our Russian twist side to side. Make sure you're rotating your head, neck, and shoulders with your arms, gazing over that weight. 10 more seconds. Yes, you can. Finish strong. For 5. Last 2. All right, set that weight down. Come to standing. Draw your feet wider than your hips, heels and toes out, arms out to a T. Nice big inhale. And exhale. Side bend to the right, stretch that left side body, knees over your left arm. Inhale through center, arms to a T. Side bend to the left, stretch the right side body, gaze under your right arm. Inhale back to center. Toe heel your feet under your hips. Slide your right foot forward, heel down, toes up, sweep it down and up to frame your right foot for 3. Press those hips back, that's 2. Right toes, press the hips back. Find the length in the back side of your right leg. Slide your right foot in to meet the left, circle out your right ankle. Switch sides, now we're going to switch. Right foot down, left heel forward, heel down, toes up, sweep it down and up for 3. 2. Last one, hold it forward, left elbow to left toes. Press those hips back. Slide that left foot in, circle it out. Switch directions, round through your feet, cross your right arm across your body for a bicep stretch. Draw the hips side to side. Open, circle out your wrists. Switch directions, left side. To a T. Nice big inhale, heels in, toes out. And exhale, one more for good luck. Fantastic work today. Thank you.